Solving a Rubik's Cube may sound and look impossible, but let me tell you something. It is not, and is actually really intuitive. In this video, we will learn how to solve this cube, not this. Maybe in a future video, but in this video, we'll just be focusing on this 2x2. With your cube scrambled, the first thing we are going to do is solving the white side and the side colors around it. So to do that, we are going to choose a corner piece that has white. So I'm going to choose this piece, and it really doesn't matter which piece you choose as long as it has white. And then you're going to look at this top layer, and you're going to look for a piece that has white, and white can be on the side or on the top. And also the corner you choose has to be on the bottom by now. So I see this corner and it has blue and red. And now I see this corner, it has red and green. The color they have in common is red. And red can match right here. Obviously, you can probably think of an easy way to have white here with red matching, but for the sake of this tutorial, we are going to learn a set of moves that will solve it into here with red matching, or your side color matching. So, you're going to start off with going up, and then you're going to move the top to the left, and then down, and then you're going to move the top to the left. So then it's not going to always be solved immediately after you do that. You might have to do at most 6 times. So you're just going to continue up, top left, down, top right. 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 So eventually, as you can see, your corner should be solved, and so should the side color be. And now you're going to look at the top layer again for a piece that has white. So I see this one, it has green and orange. This does not have green or orange. So we look at this piece, and the color these two have in common is green. And right now it's already on top of where it's supposed to go, so you're just going to do those 4 moves again. And please practice those, because those will be a great element to solving the 2x2. Okay, so the last corner may not always be in the top layer. It might actually be in the bottom. And please reframe or do not twist the corner to solve it, because it will mess up the rest of your solve. So you are just going to do those 4 moves from earlier to solve the corner, and I'm going to show how it would look fast. At the end of this next step, your cube should look somewhat like this, with the top side colors matching these, or your cube can already be solved. Yeah, your cube could already be solved at this point, or at the end of this step. So what we are going to do is match these side colors with the bottom side colors. And how we're going to do that is by matching one corner. So let's see, green, orange, red, blue. These do not match, so that is not a good corner. This is blue and red. This is blue and orange. This is also not a good corner. This is blue and orange, and this is orange and green. These are also not good. This is red and green, and this is green and red. This is the good corner. And what I'm about to do, so I can solve these three, or just, yeah, to solve these three, you can do it from any angle if this corner and this corner are solved. And I'm going to show you what you can do for the next one. So anyway, this is what you're going to do with the one corner. You're going to hold it on your right and do this. Top left, up, top right, and then left up, and then top left, and then right down, and then you're going to move it top right, and then left down. Oh, and conveniently we got the same case as the other cube, or the example I showed on how it should look like in the end. But you may have to do that algorithm 1 or 2 times, and your cube may not look like this, or this one dot case. For example, your cube may look somewhat like this, where these two are solved and these two are solved, or in the correct place. So yeah, as long as all the corners are in the correct place, you have done this step correctly. So, what if these two corners are good and they're next to each other, but then these two corners look good, but they're not actually in the correct place? And to double check, red, green, orange, green. Orange, green, red, green. So, you're going to hold the two solved corners on the side and the two unsolved corners on the side, and you're going to do a variation of the other set of moves that I showed to make all three good in 1 or 2 tries. And the algorithm, or the set of moves, goes like this. Right up, top 2 times, and it doesn't really matter which way you go. And you're going to go down, and then you're going to go to the top right, and you're going to move the right side up, top 2 times again, and then you're going to do left side up, top to the left, right down, top to the right, left down. And as you can see, that interchanged or switched these two corners, and now they are in the correct place. Red, green, red, green, orange, green, orange, green. This is the final step, and you might have your cube solved already, like said before, or you can have some variation where all the corners are not solved, or one or two may be solved. For example, these two are solved and these two are not. So in the last step, we are going to hold the cube upside down with white on top. And you're going to hold an unsolved corner on your right. And this is where things get tricky, because people tend to get confused at this part. So, you're going to do those same 4 moves from the beginning. Hopefully you've memorized them or gotten the hang of them by now. Voice crack. Anyway, so you're going to go right side up, top to the left, right side down, top to the right. You're going to do that over and over again until you see that that corner is solved. And please, in this step, don't forget the last move, because if you do forget that last move, then your whole solve will be unsuccessful. So instead of moving to the next corner and doing those 4 moves again, that, as you can see, it scrambled the whole thing, or you scrambled the top. So instead of that, we are going to move the bottom to the next corner, and then you are going to do those 4 moves until it's solved. So yeah, kind of like that. Alright, so I'm going to show another example. And so once again, we're going to hold white on top, or flip the cube upside down, and hold one unsolved corner on the right. And we're going to do the 4 moves until that's solved. Once again, never rotate, just move the bottom. Some of you are thinking, hey, why isn't my cube solved? This is a fake tutorial. Well, sometimes a corner twist can happen. So for example, I'm going to keep doing the same 4 moves, and the bottom might be solved, but then this would be what's called a corner twist. So obviously, if you have a speed cube that is able to corner twist, please be careful which corner is twisted, and untwist it. Alright, and now your cube should be solved, and if it isn't, please feel free to watch through the tutorial again, and ask any questions in the comments if you have any. And yeah, thank you for watching, and maybe if this video gets, I don't know, 50 likes, I'll post a 3x3 tutorial and more. I don't know. But thank you, and please subscribe.